Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Striding into the box, Brett Gardner. He will lead this one off today.
Brett Gardner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are underway now here at Rogers Center as the first pitch misses for ball one. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Solarte shading to his right. He's got it one away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. One out, nobody on. On the ground to the left side. GROUPME comes up with it. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away.
Batting third, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Batting fourth,
here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up. New York off to a 1-0 lead. Sonny Gray gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the mound now from Vanderbilt is Sonny Gray. Not a very big guy, but a good 3-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, 93 to 95. Big power overhand curveball, and his changeup has gotten better as he's gone along. If he's on early, you'll see lots of swings and misses.
So coming to the plate, Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Batting second, designated hitter, Josh.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. Sometimes has a tendency to fall.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Now it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry and foul, though it had the home run distance. Missed with a breaking ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now. 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
In there at the letters 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So striding in, Chris Granderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A ball and no strikes.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Rendell Grichuk would be next. 3-1 the count now. Donaldson at second. Smoke at first. 2 out in the inning. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Second inning coming up from Toronto. It's the Yankees 1, the Jays nothing. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He swings and grounds it to short. GROUPME ranges to his left. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. In now is the Yankees DH, Gary Sanchez. First pitch on its way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. First home run of the campaign for him, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Batting 8.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. In there, a base hit. Now at the plate, Austin Romine. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 New York. Leading off the inning, Rendell Gritchen, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Pillar. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Judge. And that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 2-0. Back with Major League Baseball on the show as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Here's Brett Gardner now, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Popped him up. Here comes Granderson, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. The throw into second. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Ambush tactics right there. But he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius lifted down the line in left. Here comes Granderson. He gets there, and that's the second out. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
The first baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing and a liner, but foul. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Granderson is under it, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, GROUPME, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius has it. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
First pitch coming. Here it is. It's a swing and a high pop-up. Romine has a play. 1 away. Ready for another chance? Josh Donaldson. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. Runners off for second. Strike taken, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his right, Wade. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Solarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Up around the face. The 1-1. Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Ball 2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Smoke. The runner at first with 2 gone. Too high. Ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Brandon Drury will bat next as we begin the top of the 4th.
Brandon Drury.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Designated hitter, Gary.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Sanchez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Down the third baseline. There is Solarte. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Now batting, Tyler Wade. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tapped down the line, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Dylan Betances answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. leading off the inning, Curtis Granderson, as they'll look to
Leading
get
off
something
the Blue
going
Jays
here and
fourth,
even this game up.
Left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
First offering on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Back up the middle. Gregorius is there, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Right fielder number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside. Here it comes, 1-0. And inside with the breaking pitch that almost got him between the eyes.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Betances is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
So we got him swinging. Randall Grichuk becomes out number 2 this inning. Russell Martin now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 0-1. On the ground to third. Backhanded. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Austin Romine. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch on its way. Flares this one over toward first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he rips it on the ground to second. Travis has it. There's one. On to Smoke, but it's too late as he'll get just the 1.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. To third. Solarte's got it. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is... Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Pillar.
Leading off
He's
with a
0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that time in for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. The 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gifton Gopay. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Count now, a ball and a strike. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
The batter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Devin Travis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Betances is ready, coming home with the 1-1 pitch.
1-2.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make it.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled his last time up.
Fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just misses with a curveball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Grichuk is there. 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at bat. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Granderson. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman.
Here's Neil Walker. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2 to first, to second for 1. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and that one just missed outside. The 1-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there to put it away for route number 1.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Here's Justin Smoke now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Into the box, Yonhervis Solarte, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 2-1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Drury. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is popped up. Smoke waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter
Gary Sanchez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. This is line to left. Granderson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
up next for the Yankees, second baseman.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 2 out, nobody on. Ronald Torreyes will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And now maybe a mind game or 2 going on down there as he steps out a 2nd time in the AB. pulled softly out towards right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
You know, it's funny, the first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Austin Romine. Popped up, Smoke is calling for it, and the inning is over. Ronald Torreyes will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 74, Ronald Torreyes. Now pitching for New York, number 43, Adam Warren.
In is Curtis Granderson.
Leading off with a
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Rendell Britcher is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The catcher, number 55.
Riding in once again, Russell Martin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Aaron Hicks is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field, number 31.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail it here 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 52, Ryan Tepera.
So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Here's a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
That's why I always said, Dan, there's no justice in this game. This guy watches 2 pitches over the heart of the plate and then gets a knock on a ball way out of the zone.
Boy, you said it. There's no justice in baseball, D-Row. It's just us. Takes 2 pitches right down the middle and then swings at one off the plate.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. He's set and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. The 0-1 on its way. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Didi Gregorius.
Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Solarte onto the grass. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Hit in the air out toward left. Granderson is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Neil Walker. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the ready for another shot now. Kevin Pillar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfect.
Aledmus Diaz will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Outside with the fastball, it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. One out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Standing in now, Devin Travis.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Aledmus Diaz will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
For the Blue Jays. Now playing shortstop, number 1.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Drury.
Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. Fly ball out toward left center field.
Chasing after it is Pilar.
He gets there and makes the play for the first down.
Up next for the Yankees.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. He's set. Here it comes. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Smoke scoops it up, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ronald Torreyes. A base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Pilar is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. So nothing in the Bombers' ninth. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. They trail here 2-1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Josh Donaldson. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick.
But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Tommy Kingley enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Judge is on the move, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's one away now.
For the Blue Jays.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. And it's fouled away. One and two now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Hervis Solarte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Line drive to left. And don't change the channel yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Curtis Granderson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Solarte at second with 2 down. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Long throw to the plate. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Boy, Giro, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they...
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
And you know, these guys take their cue from their manager. He doesn't panic, so they don't panic. They just put those hard hats on and then go to work. They manufactured a couple of runs, and this game is theirs. That was a fun game.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Toronto Blue Jays came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ryan Tepera gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Blue Jays. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. A reminder that extra subway trains will be available at the Union and St. Andrews stations. The King Street streetcar provides access to St. Andrews Station via the ends of John Street or Peter Street. Light rail transit is also available along Queens Quay from Union Station.